Hey guys, thanks for joining us back out here at the Range Report, and here we are at our home base at Point Blank Range in Matthews, North Carolina. And as you can probably tell, it's like 150 degrees in here. Not really, 71, but I'm just a fat, sweaty guy, you know, playing with rifles. And today I got this one for you. This is the Ruger American Go Wild package in 243. And this belongs to my nephew Vincent. He picked this up as his graduation gift, as he's now a fully certified mechanic, so he can actually fix stuff. I don't trust him to fix stuff, but they say he's allowed to. He's a great mechanic, good kid. This was his graduation rifle, and we hooked him up with a nice scope on here and a bipod, and got some ammo today. We're gonna throw a couple of rounds down range and see what this thing can do. In all honesty, we already, what do we call these scopes?
LPPO.
Say it again?
LPPR.
LP, whatever the hell they are. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, so we're going to get Vinny hooked up with something a little bit more appropriate for this kind of gun. This gun is going to be being used in probably upstate New York going for whitetail, so we want to get him something that's, you know, going to be good for the 200 to 300 yard range. But for now, it's 75 feet. We got our target set up. We've got our magazine loaded with 3 rounds. I'm going to put this baby home, put a few rounds down range, see if I don't know what kind of group I'm going to put through it. I can't see a damn thing through the lenses, but we'll see what we can do. Sitting on a stool that swivels. Turns out there was a 4th round in there that nobody told me about. All right, well, for recoil, this thing has got nothing, no recoil whatsoever, and it's got a pretty nice big thick butt pad on it. The trigger is in and around 4.5, 5 pounds, give or take. It does have the little trigger safety dingus thingy on there, but all in all, very smooth shooting gun. The bolt operates beautifully. It's nice and smooth. This gun is fairly dry. There's not a lot of oil in there. There's only about maybe a dozen, maybe 20 shots through this thing so far. We're gonna pull that sight in, see what I did with it. If I can not be swiveling on this seat, I'll pull another group and see if I can't tighten it up. All right, from my swivelly stool position here, I got a grouping about the size of a dime. I'm not exactly on the X where I want it to be, but the grouping is right on top of another. All 3 of those shots are practically touching. I'm going to send this down again. I'm going to put another 3 rounds in it, see if I can't tighten it up again, adjust my point of aim a little bit, and see what we can do. We don't want to send Vinny home with a gun that doesn't work right, so we got to make sure this does what it's supposed to. All right, our target is back down at 75 feet. We got 3 rounds. I know it's 3 rounds this time. And we're going to see if we can't tighten that group up a little bit. Pull my glasses down just a little bit. I got to tell you, this is really a pleasure to shoot. Really is a pleasure to shoot. The length of pull is great. The gun doesn't weigh anything. I think the optic weighs about half of what the gun does. The gun really is a nice example of comfort. Everything is right there. Thumb safety on it. The bolt comes out nice and easy. The trigger is nice and sensitive. It's pretty crisp. Carrier home. Let's just take a look. But yeah, this is the Burnt Bronze Go Wild package. The brake on this thing is a little unique if you want to look at that thing. That's quite the cage right there. All right, so with my second group of 3, much tighter than the first group. That's my first, second, and third shot. My next 3 will stack right on top of one another. Accuracy-wise, fantastic. The gun will definitely outperform me any day of the week. Great MSRP on one of these things is in and around between 6 and 7. Put your optics on there, for a grand. You own a couple extra magazines, you get yourself a really decent hunting package, good for anything in North America. The Ruger American. Go get one. You guys be safe, shoot straight. All right, I had to come back in at the end of this because Vincent said he was expecting me to go wild! So, go wild.